How's it going, guys? It's Crash Test off the forum, Crash Test 22. Bought a couple of the Chobras from Striker's co-op thread, and I saw him posting a couple videos of the problems he was having. So I figured I'd post up and just kind of show you guys what I did to get this thing working right. So as you can see, here is the Chobra, and you can see my my air hole right here is lined up nicely with the wick down in the tube. So what I did was when I first got this out of the co-op, it didn't line up. You know, the air hole didn't line up. It was about 180 degrees off, and this top O-ring right there, the very top O-ring, was actually underneath the tank. The tank was up so tall that it wasn't doing any sealing. So I took this tank off and I sanded it on both the top and the bottom with some 400 grit wet sandpaper I had. Didn't use any water or anything on it. I had a little bit of liquid on the tank, and I just kind of did some circles and some back and forth until it came down. So after I got it sanded down both top and bottom, there's still a little bit of bevel on there. It didn't take a whole lot, and as you can see, if we can get this lined up right. Let's see. So there's the wick. When I screw this on, it all lines up just right, and I'm not bottomed out on the threads. I know that Striker was having some problems where the cap bottomed out, and when he tried to take it back apart, it tore it all up and pulled it into two pieces. So there it is, and that's what I did. I've only done one of my tanks. Like I said, I got two of the Chobras, and then I got two spare tanks with it. So I'm going to play around with it a little bit, see what I can come up with on the other one. And then this tip I'm using here, my standard 510 drippers that I got weren't really fitting in there. I ran a little bit of sandpaper in there, just some of that 400 grit. And this one goes in. This is from one of the Chids, and it seems to fit all right. I just didn't like the plastic one. It felt a little funny. So there it is. There you have it. And also with this wick, I did use some 400, made myself a new wick, and then some 32 Canthol in there. And that seems to be working pretty well. Currently it's at 2.1 ohm, and I've been vaping it at 4.8. And here's a little vape for you. As you can see, works pretty darn good. Great device, good flavor. Got a little bit of menthol in there with some Max Blend from Freedom Smoke USA, and it's working pretty good. So anyhow, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you need some specific video, I'll try to do that as well if I got a chance to do it. And that's it. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.